ring there.
Hi, Patches. Hey, sweet boy. Buddy.
Draft, how are things in the village now?
Ah, it's you again. A little better, thanks. Oh, and we owe it all to you.
That's great! Seems like getting rid of the meteorites is doing the trick.
Traveler! Your arrival is most fortuitous. Clearly, my noble ambition to protect the souls of this wretched world compelled you to seek me once more. Now, prepare to depart, for we are soon to meet with an envoy of mine further afield.
Envoy? You mean a diplomat or something?
Ah, yes. Let me fill you in here. Someone brought a message from the Dawn Winery saying that a lady there by the name of Adeline invites you to meet with her as honored guests of the winery.
Oh, we know Adeline. She's the head housemaid there, right?
Ah, it seems that you and Adeline are already acquainted then.
Then it is my great honor to join you.
Hey, so can you really understand that princess when she's talking? Because Paimon can't seem to understand a single word. All right.
My dear friends, it is time to move out.
Paimon hopes Adeline has made some tasty snacks to welcome her honored guests with.
Hi, sweet boy. What's up? You're awfully cuddly today. Sweet little buddy boy. Purr, 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 purr. Love you, buddy.
Welcome to the Dawn Winery, dear adventurers. I'm Adelind, the head housemaid, and it is I who invited you all here.
Thanks for the invite.
You are Adelind? Splendid. I am delighted to grant you the honor of joining me for afternoon tea.
Dearest Adelind, on behalf of Her Majesty Miss Fischl, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung, and I, mein Fräulein's humble servant, thank you for inviting us.
Would you cut to the chase already? Your titles are so wordy it takes way too long to introduce yourselves.
My goodness, an adventurer of such distinguished status.
My pale-faced proselyte. How dare you interrupt a diplomat of the royal court in the middle of his speech?
In fact, one of our employees here at the Dawn Winery, a Mr. Hartman, fell victim to the meteorite incident in Springvale. I hear that you are the ones who disposed of the meteorites. Thanks to you, Mr. Hartman is now awake. We are in your debt. It is merely common courtesy that I should invite you over for tea. This aside, there is a separate matter.
Aw, you're too kind, Adelind. We're really just doing what any other adventurers would have done.
You may now kneel before your princessin and make effusive display of your thanks for the favor that I have generously shown to thee and thy winery kin. Take heart, my dear servants, for the glory of my majesty will flash eternal in the Vale of Springdom.
Oz, hold off on the translation. Paimon wants to have a try this time. So what she's trying to say is, you're welcome?
I applaud your powers of comprehension, my dear Paimon. You decipher mein Fräulein's royal utterances with remarkable ease.
The business of the winery reaches not only to all of Mondstadt, but to all the corners of Lua, too. Some of our workers do regular deliveries back and forth between the two regions, a single round trip taking several days in total. 2 of our delivery staff were due back yesterday, but as of this moment, I still have no contact from them at all. I worry that they became trapped somewhere when the meteorite struck. The winery is short-staffed at present, and I cannot afford to look for them myself. As audacious as it may be, all I can do is ask you for assistance.
Okie dokie. Don't you worry, Adelind. We're expert people finders.
I figured trouble was
Wonderful. I suggest you begin by asking around at Stonegate. All delivery staff pass through there on their return from Liyue.
Ouch.
There were 2 carts in total, and the workers' names are Fritz and Ben.
Well, damn Fritz, damn Ben, why do I gotta come save your ass?
patches. I got some medicine for you, buddy. Quit growing, kitty.
It's only been almost a week and I'm almost halfway done with the battle pass.
Great.
I got 32 days to get 42 more levels. I just gotta get 2 levels a day for 10 days, and then from there I gotta get a level a day.
Right.
Or if I wanted to be a real asshole, there's a button over there that says R2 for purchase level. I can purchase up to level 20 for only 300 kilograms.
How much do you have? All 359.
It costs 16 for a pull though. So I'd rather hang on to those for a pull.
Right, because you're gonna level.
Because then
up
they're
anyway.
only giving me 2 items, each for a different pull. One each for a different pull. So, well, I guess technically it'd be the same as buying 2 of them. If I get all that extra shit, but it's still not worth it.
Right.
Not what. I pulled off this banner so many times trying to get the new medic character because she's also an ice type. Where I only have one ice type.
That's not bad.
How did I figure out how to do that yesterday? Where was it? Right here. These are all the characters in the game.
You have almost all.
I'm missing these 3 ice types. I'm missing 1 electric type. But he uses the same type of weapon as her. He has a different skill technique, but it's not like a counter like hers. So basically, I could give a shit less if I get this motherfucker. He gets like a persona of a wolf, he looks like. He was raised by wolves. He's got a cool character concept. He really does. It's just, one time I got to use him for his story quest, I didn't like him. I liked her better. And then...
Is he related to Romana? This the Roman Empire suckling on the teeth of a wolf, supposedly. That's how the 2 brothers.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, where the fuck do they come up with these stories? You know, in the past, dude?
Oh, I guess I am missing 2 thunder types. I forgot about her, too. She's also a legendary. So wasn't much count. I'm only missing 2 non-legendary. 3. The new medic. I forgot about her. She's so cute. She's tiny. And she's a cat. And she's an archer.
Lightning, like, oh, no, you got competition. No, dude.
And then there's Klee. She's straight up bomb.
Bomb's so heavy.
This bomb is so heavy, she says. She's a medic too, but I doubt I'm gonna pull her. Wait. She always said something about wanting to be like her big sister. I'm questioning if this is it.
Yeah.
They don't hint. They kind of hint at it. They kind of don't.
Maybe you'll find out later or something.
Right? I can definitely see Jean and Barbara being related though. She claims to be from another universe entirely.
I created another universe and founded Paris.
I shrunk the box.
Wow!
Huh?
Where did that come from?
Yeah, but I'd be happy with either the... I think this is the next character banner that's coming though too. So if I don't get ice this time, I can try again. Because the only ice type is the one I got at the beginning, and I just don't like using the ones they give you. Oh, yeah. I guess I started playing this October 2nd. That's when I started showing my party. With 3 guineas. So that you can have a full party of 4. Pulled her the next day. So I've had her since
If
the
you ever
second
want to
day I
trade
started playing.
tactics, I'm always ready.
And she's one of my top characters right now.
Who'd you start out with?
She's not here. The Traveler character, the main one.
Oh, okay.
And then you get her. And then you get these 2 after you do a couple quests. You get them at the same exact time. I believe they give you her. Basically, I think they decided they should give you a medic, since when they came out it was just her, and her for medics. 2 of them are legendaries, like, I'm not either of them.
Right.
So
Right.
I understand them just giving you her.
Right. So you have some kind of medic.
Yeah. She's like the only spear user I've found so far. I'm pretty sure. He's claymore, sword, bow.
No quarterstaff?
That'd be like the spear, basically. Weapon. Sword. She is legitimately the only spear user right now? Dude, guys, get on your shit. Sword. Claymore. Yeah. Magic. Oh my god, they should have made him or her a fucking spear user. Like the fuck? I did recognize that Brittany Cox fucking voice actress from Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
In the newer series.
You said something about last night. So
Yeah, I'm like, I recognize that name, like, yep, I recognize it. She's only
If
done
you ever
6
want to
titles.
trade tactics, I'm
Most
always
of them are
ready.
Video games.
good at it, you know.
Not that button. Fucking game.
All the kids are crazy this morning, dude.
Delayed side effects from those catnip trees? Had to sleep it off? Then get cracked?
She comes down, she bugs Cheech. She takes off. It's like, really?
Ow!
Get them all grumpy. get the dogs all grumpy.
Damn shit, fuck. This is the first clip I've ever seen in this game. Was somebody's save load right here. And I was like, oh, that actually looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does. Actually, it's good. It's like, ooh, I'd be interested too. Yeah, I'd be like, oh.
And I was like, wait, what is this? Yeah, see, this bench and sign, that's what's the memorable thing for me. Because I didn't see that in the background until I started looking at it. So it was, actually, I think they were more like this, sitting on the bench. So it was more this exact scene.
Right. It's good to see.
Yeah, I like the fact that you can sit places. It's so nice.
Ready, steady,
You
go!
know, like, if you were to go back in the 80s and then you were to show that clip, it would look like a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, they wouldn't even...
Yeah, I'd be like, ooh, keep going. Do more. The pretty colors. What is this? No man over there.
Tell me a line that I'm going to come. That's why I was wondering if you were working.
Oh, I have breakfast just because the piss off can in the fridge. Yeah. Oh.
What's he gonna do, you know?
Accuse me of theft.
I'm gonna laugh when he does.
I'm gonna laugh right in space too and be like, no, I told you there were 5. I made them. And then I bought one, asshole.
Power that ended hot.
On, reveal bite!
Windblade!
He hasn't admitted to it. Do you think he will? Yeah, I told Mom to say something right away. I don't know how long those record back.
Right, they only go back 24 hours.
Dennis told me a few weeks, but either way, it's Dennis is gone for 10 days. Dennis and Anna are the only two I know that. I know Anna can access the cameras, and I know Ken can stop accessing. You know what I mean? I don't know what the other owner was, where we got to talk to him on Thursday about that too. Where I'm gonna bring that up too. I'm gonna be like, personal possessions have gone missing from me. Like my mom bought them her own knife because all the knives here suck. And then all of a sudden, it goes missing. It was on the top shelf next to a bag of all my stuff that has my name on it. Why would Ken go through our shit and take our shit? I know Jake can't do it. She wasn't here. She's on vacation. I know Anna won't do it. We talked about it. There's only one other option, and it's Ken.
This is not...
How did I just die?
Yeah, what the fuck? I just see what the fuck?
What?
There's nothing there.
Oh, I see it. See him?
Oh, way back there.
That cheeky bastard. Shot me with an arrow. See? Right there, there's the damage marker. And it was the frost damage from when you hit me once. Yeah, right? I was so baffled. Like, literally, I think I'm in the home free, I just killed that thing, and all of a sudden, poof, my life is gone. Forfeit. What was I doing here? I wasn't here to fight that thing. I forgot what I was doing. Hey, Horsetail, come here. This is like the only place I found those. I don't know what they're used for yet, but I'm gonna have a nice amount of them when I finally figure it out.
Right?
Hey, I just found bamboo shoots the other day, not far from this area. So they're adding new. It was a new item to me. It's something I didn't have already, and I know I ran this place.
This is not...
You know what I mean? He's like on a sliver of fucking health.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's at the inn, isn't it? Oh, what? No, the rustling weeds? Really? It's just as this view? Huh. That's not a bad view. I would have expected what up there. You know what I mean?
Only because there's like a dock there or something.
But it's meant to be a vantage point for like a picture.
Yeah, I guess you can take a picture of the dock though.
But
I don't know,
it's
yeah.
just on a rock in the middle of the... It's for these weeds. It's for the marsh. Like, I thought it'd be for like looking at the inn, but I understand there'd probably be one closer to the inn for that. But you know what I mean? Why not the marsh? Why not do it from up... Is that just a flower? Or a flower?
Go, Barbara, go!
Yes, go, Barbara. It's a flower. Alright. Finish collecting these horsetails while I'm down here.
Go, Barbara, go!
Can I revive him yet? Yeah. Any more?
By royal decree, let's stand! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
Fuck you and your shield.
Go, Barbara, go! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
like 12 experience apiece. They got to do something about that. Like, that was fine when we were fighting little fucking level 10s and stuff. Like, give us a whopping, like, 25. Over this fucking 17, now that we're fighting level 70 creatures, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, up the ones that were 25 to, like, 35, 40, like...
Something, yeah.
Give us a little more, like... It's rough leveling. It's you have to pay to level. By going and finding all the fucking things and using your coin and...
Right.
I haven't leveled up like that since the beginning of the game. I got one character level 10 and then I realized I could fucking use items and I'm like, fuck this!
Wait a second, oh, calm down, kitty. Holy shit.
Rip each other's faces off! Sorry, that's uncalled for.
Get on there.
Hi, Goose!
They woke you up, didn't they?
Hello. We're looking for 2 Mondstadt cards, both loaded up with wine. Have you seen them?
A boat?
Hmm.
Oh, boat.
Sorry, I don't think so.
Okay then. We'll keep asking around.
Where the fuck did I put that? So I tried to look up my schedule for new releases of anime this morning.
Right.
Their site's under maintenance.
Oh, well,
Well, you know how I was talking about how it says on there that it was like day 5 and how I think I'm getting premium. I might not be getting premium. Their shit might just still be COVID off.
Oh, okay.
And nobody complained about it. You know what I mean? Like they were off by a day by COVID or something.
Right. But they're fixing it now or something.
Yeah.
Well, even if you don't get premium, you still get a bunch of shit, don't you?
Yeah.
What's the only benefit with premium?
I can have 3 more devices streaming stuff at the same time, and I get new episodes of things a week early.
Okay.
And it's only $3 more.
Oh. So it's not, actually it's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all. Like, I've already thought about getting it just to put my Funimation account on Bryce's PS4.
So he can watch it.
Because I already got it on Esme and Justin's Xbox.
Right.
Because originally it was just on my phone. I didn't have a system. I'm like, fuck it. Yeah, why not? Now I don't use it on my phone. I just use it on the system. So I still only need the 2.
Right.
But I know Bryce uses streaming websites like I used to.
Right.
And I'm sure he would enjoy being able to I do enjoy supporting the animes through the streaming sites if I can.
Right.
Like, that's why I'm doing so many rewatches. Is I know I watched a lot of those illegally. Re-support it.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, they were just like TV recording ones, or how I was able to watch them legally but illegally. They had the little TV stamp of what channel. So it was some broadcast.
Yeah,
Which
was recorded.
Yeah, it's a recorded broadcast. Yep. So it's that's how they get the actual rights to be able to do it, but the money doesn't go right back to what I'm interested in. It goes to whoever's
Right.
legally pirating this. Which the watch cartoons online guy, I don't mind, because a lot of it, either he actually owns it, he goes on, he's doing a lot of videos, he's doing it the most legal way possible, he keeps it up to date, he keeps it on time about when things release. Like, the way he runs that site, I like it better than all the other sites I found. But he has to keep changing his domain name because people try to fucking steal it.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so he's got it as like WCO for Watch Cartoons Online Forever.com.
Well, WCO I know is also a news organization. So.
Right.
Yeah, so I do know that, and then there's, so I can see that putting the other end,
Oh, what? It's still up here. Go back. Gotta talk to the old man about it, ain't it? Soup man. What's this? What? What? How? How? How's there a relic drop here?
Hello? Have you seen any Mondstadt merchants traveling through here? You know, the ones with all the wine?
Ah, I am afraid I have very poor eyesight. I'm not the right person to ask.
Oh, okay then.
You can't tell me if you've seen a cart or even heard a cart roll through here, sloshing wine. Like, you're all in on it. Where's this wine? I'll kill you all.
Hello. We're looking for a couple of carts, originally from Mondstadt. Have you seen them?
All I could think of was dab carts. We're looking for some carts.
From Mondstadt, you say? You know, I think I did see one pass through here.
Thank you, sir. Where?
Really? Which way did it
You just
go?
saved those other two's lives.
Let me think. If I'm not mistaken, it was going towards Mondstadt.
Really? I'm trying to think of who does that. Damn it. Oh.
Thanks, mister! Now to chase down that cart.
Really? What's that? Oh, I don't know.
Oh. Sorry.
No, it's just
The moment you said, "Oh," I'm like, "Oh."
Oh no, so that girl was really like just like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, where have I heard that? I remember that.
Uh-oh.
We had this cat Gato in the big shop. These little girls are Mexican girls. Asked if they could pet the kitty, and Donnie goes, "Yeah, go ahead." You know, what's the kitty's name? And he was like, Gato. Really? They were just like shocked. You know, his name was Gato. You know. I was so like,
In Digimon, there's a cat champion level Digimon called Gatomon. Oh! Are you... What is this? I just want these rocks out of the wall and some ice things trying to spike me. Frick. Get away. Hey, I found some goodies. And 20 experience.
Yikes! There are so many of them!
Patches.
Get over here.
On, reveal thyself! Eyes on me!
Yeah, that's why the water and electric had bugs, is it would miss damage. And I guess I never realized it. I just thought that it was to stop it from being so overpowering. You know what I mean? Because it did just as much damage as the other types of combinations.
Scared me half to death.
Still.
Thanks so
Now it does
much.
more.
If you hadn't happened to be passing through this way, I would have been a goner for sure.
Like, you know, it had salt, doesn't have, you know, like a random
Yeah.
hitbox or whatever.
Yeah. I just thought it was normal. All of a sudden, I was informed the other day it was bugs, and I'm like, ooh. So I took that to my advantage to go beat the fuck out of Child. I'm like, definitely. You
Yeah,
keep running both my electrics. Don't even drop a fire in here.
I got a screenshot from this, the other day I played.
So, which one are you? Ben or Fritz?
fucking right there, blunderbuss guy in the face doesn't die. Like fucking right to the face, dude. Like right there, right? And then the guy swipes me once with the sword and I'm dying. I'm like, that's absolute bullshit, dude.
Oh, I took a screenshot too yesterday of I literally killed one of those giant like robotic things that fucking shoot the fireballs. It started following me to this little fucking island and it's in the water and it just kept firing, so half its shots would, as it comes up out of the water, hit the water surface and destroy itself. So I only had to dodge 2 shots. I'm like, oh fuck yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah, and I'm fucking hitting this thing. Normally everything else you kill in the water spawns whatever it drops back on fucking shore, wherever it was left shore.
Because you can't go in under the water, right? Or
Yeah.
You can.
No.
Or you can't.
No.
Okay, right.
No, I have
swim on it, but you can't go under. You can't dive under the water.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So that should spawn in the water, isn't it, underneath?
Unable to pick it up.
Yeah, bullshit.
I got a screenshot of that shit.
No.
So,
I send that shit to the game company.
well, actually, with things don't leave the map, I don't think, if you don't pick it up. So I'm wondering if it's still there.
Well,
it might change after 24 hours, but the things I've left on the map and came back within the same day, I'm like, I forgot that. Whoops.
It's still there.
Yeah. Like.
I'm Ben. How did you know my name?
Or your official
Per
search
Adam's
button.
wishes, we came here specifically to find you and ensure your well-being.
No, it would on the shore wherever that monster was last on shore.
Okay.
Like I throw it off a cliff, it lands in the water. Well, that shit's gonna spawn at the top of the cliff.
Okay. So then, how the fuck did it glitch to that point? You know what I mean? I could see a code error or something. You know what I mean? Like it was confused.
Well, I know there's some points that when I use the earth guy and the monsters end up on top of the rock that I try to hit them with, after a couple, like 10 seconds, it respawns it at full health back at where its respawn point off of it because it glitches out that it's even there. So it really makes me wonder why that thing could come so far in the water and not glitch out back to land. Like I even waited to make sure it wouldn't do that. Shot it a couple times and was like, okay, it's going to disappear now.
Right.
No.
Interesting.
Right? I got the whole
thing I can think of.
I suppose she must have started worrying because of the long delay.
Okay, so you have it coded that you can swim in the water, so the character can go in water, but a character cannot swim underwater, so that wouldn't even be part of the code. So now you got a character that's glitched in the water, shooting, and obviously the water is reflecting.
Taking away half the shots.
You know what I mean? So it's reflecting it, so that part.
I'm afraid that Fritz's cart is stranded out on the main road between Deepwall Marsh and Stone Gate.
You know what I mean?
It got hit by a meteorite, so...
supposed to be in the water, period. You know what I mean? Somehow it just spawned.
Well, no, you see bodies of that creature in the water, like half under the water, and it can come alive, come out, and come attack you.
I'm just trying to think of how that.
Anyway, we agreed that I'd finish the delivery and then bring someone back to fetch him. I just hadn't factored in the part about getting ambushed by monsters along the way.
That's just a fucking. It just didn't register.
Yeah, they're not expecting you to be point blank, so there's a little bit in between the barrel and you.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, there's a small chunk of area that isn't coded, and it could be because of like avatar designs. Maybe they shortened the gun like design after they originally made the code, so there's that small gap in between the barrel there. That there's so many different things right there that could be your issue with that one.
Yeah, but I mean, usually, by now.
I really hope Fritz is okay.
That's
With me getting delayed,
you know what I mean,
the
though.
poor
That
guy's
maybe
been
nobody's
out there
been
a long
close
time.
enough to have that.
I keep worrying that the same thing will have happened to him. Can you guys go bring him to safety?
But then sometimes, though, what happens too is when they update games, you know, it causes code glitches. You know, because some.
Well, yeah, you end up running the same code over another code, so something cuts out another code. Or it just creates an error code, some anomaly code.
Between Stonegate and Dihua Marsh, right? Leave it to
For
us.
example, I'm going to take this phone and put it in my hand. So already all the code's there, right? So I'm just telling them, if player hits A, you know what I mean? So it just tells it, you know, hey, if A is hit, then move this to this.
Yeah.
You know, well, if they update a code and then because that update didn't communicate with the other code, right, that's usually what happens. And so then it bypasses that whole sequence completely, and then all of a sudden it glitches and the phone might be like during or whatever, like you can't complete it because. And then if you just fix in the code line when you code that thing, and oh, forgot to put this, go to line A, you know, or line 1, if this happens. So all that's written out in a code, you know.
Right.
Like, believe it or not, coding is, I mean, yeah, it's not easy. You can learn it. It is. If you were to, like, take
No,
like,
I
a
know I
small
could
little
learn it.
tutorial, you can figure it out. It's really...
I had a buddy, he just showed me, basically my introducing to coding was him showing me how to hack Oblivion.
Right, and then showing me, hey, you can edit the...
No, just how to add items, but it was
Yeah,
through
you're
editing the code.
Yeah, you're editing the code. You know, because, like, let's say normally you start out with 1 sword. You know, that does 5 damage. He's editing the code.
We were also using a glitch with the feathers in
okay.
Oblivion that you can basically get anywhere you want. Because when you drop a feather, it doesn't hit the ground. There was a glitch where it stayed. So you could literally stand on top of that feather, drop another feather. You can make invisible staircases with this feather. Right?
Right.
That was pretty interesting. So we did it around this tower that you can only get up once during a quest.
Right.
But it's because I fucked up the quest. He's like, I can help you here. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I jumped down in this tower before grabbing the item at the top, and because I don't have any food, I can't redo the quest.
What I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, I'll get you up there. Let's go. So that was my introduction to coding, was him, and I still never fucking played the game again. Oh wait, I was gonna do something else. But okay, I'm already playing this.
Yeah, nowadays they have not platforms, but not interfaces called an engine, like a game engine. So like Blizzard Studios, they already have their game engines, made. And then so if someone comes to work for them on their coding, they use their thing that's already made.
Yeah, it's like Square Enix, they use Unreal Engine for a lot of things. But they have their own engine they call the Luminous engine that they originally
off of that engine. You know
no,
no, it is.
It wasn't.
So you have Unreal technology, right? And that's a coding software.
Luminous, actually, they had to restart Kingdom Hearts 3 because Luminous was not compatible with Unreal Engine 3.
Then they would have used something else.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They did not use Unreal. They made their own in-house engine, and that's called Luminous.
Right.
So it's basically around the community. It's only been used for Kingdom Hearts so far, and I think a new game that's coming out on PlayStation 5, the Dina one, is using the Luminous engine as well, where it's an in-house studio game thing that it's basically so that they can put out their games quicker is why they got it, but it wasn't compatible with Unreal at the time.
But all
so they had
really does though, but all that really does is it gives you the basic physics that are already there.
Yeah.
So if I can put a character in, I can select the 3 things, how I want this. I want to be realistic. Do I want to change the, you know what I mean? So it gives you a basic outline. It's not a finished product by any means. You still have code, everything that you want to put in the game. But they've already got like a basic physics thing set up. They've already got a basic platform, and then you're just building inside.
Yeah, see, and I understand that the Kingdom Hearts battle gameplay is. I can understand how that was no longer compatible with Unreal because it is not normal.
Unreal's not a very good engine.
No, it's not normal physics.
Right, and Unreal's not the best. There's better engines out there. But they're not cheap either. That's why I like
Lead the way, my pale-faced proselyte. For a sharp pain now afflicts mine Ogd of the Urtalum.
The software that you need to buy is fucking outrageously expensive. Like Unreal Engine, I think just for the basic, like, $1,000. You know what I mean? Like $5-6 grand, and that's just for the software. Why? I think you gotta have a computer to run that software that's capable of running that Unreal Engine. You know what I mean?
I think it's a little cheaper than that because I've seen
the guy
people
on the
they
floor
utilize it
sleeping?
with their basic computer where.
I believe so. I've tried everything, but he won't wake up.
Okay, Google. Unreal Engine software for sale. Here's what I found.
Looks like he touched the meteorite, just like the others.
If by meteorite you mean the rock that struck the cart, worry not. I have dealt with that already using my magic. But by others, do you mean to say there are others who have fallen into a similar slumber?
One has witnessed with one's own Ogda Verurtelung the nightmarish slumber that proceeds forth from the Valley of Demon Bone. It has caused great suffering for the humble peasants in the Vale of Springdom, many of whom still battle this wretched affliction even as we speak.
As Main Fräulein most eloquently describes, we have just come from Mondstadt, where many people have also fallen into an unwaking sleep. Their symptoms are identical to those of this poor gentleman here.
Technology, and it's $220. But it's a rental. It's not.
Maybe I wasn't
That's
meant
why I've
for
seen
this
people use it
world.
for so cheap.
Right. So
My character just got killed because they put this cutscene on. You can go fuck yourself.
What? So like right there.
Is that so? It appears these meteorites really made quite an impact.
Well, yeah, I mean.
Seems this guy is dressed like a winery worker. And we've already met Ben. So this one must be Fritz.
Given that worker's attire has precious few distinguishing features, I must conclude that Paimon is blessed with exceptionally acute eyesight.
There's a game called Unreal. Like an actual game.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Paimon's eyesight is normal. Paimon just has a really great memory. You're right, though. His clothes don't really stand out that much. Especially not compared to this guy over here.
And by this guy over here, you mean me.
I'm amazed Kingdom Hearts ran so well on the Unreal when they even used it.
Yep. Paimon's never seen anyone dressed quite like you before.
Okay, so Epic Games.
I am a vagrant from Inazuma. I had just stopped to assist this poor gentleman when you turned up.
Inazuma? That's the next world region they're gonna send us.
Are you investigating the aftermath of the meteorite strike?
Yeah, we were sent to help out.
I am Fischl, Prinzessin der Verurtelung, responding to the cry of my people in their hour of need.
I am Main Fräulein's humble familiar, Oz the Raven.
The main character talked. The silent hero talked.
Oh.
Like my response was ... and all of a sudden because they asked him what he wants to basically help him save the fucking city. And he's looking around and it gets all dramatic and he zooms in on me and looks around and he's like, well, can you guys help me put up some missing persons posters? I was like, whoa, wait, what? This guy, motherfucker just talked. He hasn't said a damn thing through this whole game, but asked for some missing persons. So that's cool. So that they'll give him a voice later.
Yeah, it means they're bringing him into the game, you know. Because a lot of times what they're doing nowadays, which I don't really necessarily approve of, is they'll release a game way early, just so they can get it out there, and then they just hope that the players and everybody else fixes any problems or suggests anything. You know, I don't really like that style.
Well, this has been anticipated for a long time, this game. I remember looking into it when it first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never played Breath of the Wild, so I ignored it. Also,
Breath of the Wild? This is the same makers?
No, same gameplay design.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say these are the same makers as Breath of the Wild, man. That's a legendary game. Like on Nintendo, it's one of the hardest games to find. On the regular Nintendo, it's Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it is.
Breath of the Wild came out on Nintendo Switch.
No. The original came out on the very first NES. It was called Breath of the Wild, and they made like
no,
two or
it's a
three
Zelda.
Oh, you're talking Zelda. Okay, there's a game.
Paimon is an honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius' best friend.
Okay, there was a game. That's exactly what it was called.
Oh? Then you must be said honorary knight of said Knights of Favonius.
RPG game. Similar to the old school Final Fantasy.
Behold my people, your beloved sovereign in the flesh. Do not despair, for judgment by thundering retribution is nigh. And it shall surely purge the seeds of nefarious nightmares that now sow chaos across the land.
Excuse me?
Don't mind her, just, let her do her thing.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Oh, great! Good thing you're here, Mr. Millilith. This guy's fast asleep, and he won't wake up.
Ah, it appears this is now in the hands of the Millilith. In which case, I am no longer needed. It was truly a pleasure to meet you all. I have other matters to attend to now, so I shall take my leave. Adventurers, I wish you every success in your endeavors.
Bye-bye.
I know you made it. All the way up here. We'll get a cigarette. You sit here. Here, go by Dominic for a couple minutes.
Hi, buddy.
Go by him. Be right back, buddy.
He'll be right back. Yeah. Hi, teachers. Hi, buddy.
So, what happened was, we came here looking for someone and found them.
Thank you all for your cooperation. This victim is now in the care of the Millilith, and we will escort him safely to the disaster relief station.
Disaster relief station? You mean like a big tent with guards outside?
Correct. We have established a disaster relief station at Wangshu Inn, where the unconscious victims of the meteorite strike can receive due medical attention.
The other kitties now. Starting to get excited.
A wise decision by the Millilith.
Paimon can't stop worrying about poor Fritz. We should really go check up on him.
I suppose I shall deign to join you for one further excursion.
Yeah, my character died during that cutscene. That is. Like, I was trying to kill the characters before activating the cutscene, all of a sudden they activated it. I'm like, well, fine, fuck you. I'll fight it when it's over, and all of a sudden, no, you fucking kill me.
Truck parked over some kind of equipment on it. Put some money into that gas station over there, dude. Holy shit. Dude, I wonder where these guys got money, dude. They can fucking afford to pay you fucking right. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? They're dumping in that kind of money over fucking there, dude.
Anna jokingly, as soon as I walked in the other day, she's like, Dominic, come here. She's like, okay, what if I give you a $10 raise? And she's like, I'm kidding.
I'm like, yeah, okay.
I wouldn't have been able to say, class?
They offer you $10 raise, you can't tell them you stay. Like if they were to come tomorrow.
I can fuck off, right? That'd be my next fucking condition.
Yes, I will even take a $2 an hour cut if I can punch him. Just one time. Just one time. You get what you pay for, though. If you have wages, you're not going to get very good employees. You're not going to keep good employees.
There's a chest down there.
And they make money, those guys. They make bank,
Like, I don't believe you. You left me once already. I waited. I'm coming this time. Oh.
Yep. Same situation as in Springvale.
My cat's special.
I can go down the river anything I want and go catch fish. You know what I mean?
This cruel curse of cold spreads without mercy. Oh, heaven on high, tell us how we have angered you so.
weren't special.
I'll make breakfast.
I had an extra slice of cheese and I actually threw some ham on the sausage.
Oh yeah.
Well, why not? I want to talk to the owner too. I'd be like, hey, you gotta do something about those ham sandwiches, like breakfast sandwiches. 2 half slices of ham is not. There's a reason they're not selling. When I was putting 3, 4 pieces on there, those bitches were selling just like.
How much is that one right there? $4, probably $3.99 or something.
Like when I was trained, Jens told me 2 pieces each side. That's understandable. Ken started telling me 2. I wasn't comfortable with that, so I started putting 3.
Right.
You know what I mean? And layering them so it was just a little bit overlapping on each side, like.
No, but what does it cost to buy one of those?
$3.29. Or $3.39, so about $3.50.
Yeah, what do you think it costs to make them?
I know we can put more ham on it.
Sure, I know you could too. Because ham, I mean, you're buying it. You're talking like by adding water.
It's the same ham we put on all the other sandwiches.
I bet you. They could probably make that for 50 cents. Seems about right. Maybe 75 at the most.
Because these are Pillsbury croissants.
Right.
They are Pillsbury brand.
Right, they're good croissants. You know, it's a Minnesota company. You know, they come frozen, already cooked in a big box, probably.
Yep.
Yeah. So even if they're paying 20 cents a croissant, right? And then you're putting what 30 cents of ham on there and a piece of cheese that probably costs you 10 cents. I mean, obviously you got to make money. I mean, so even if it only costs them $1 to make and they're getting 3, I mean that would be the high end. Otherwise, you know, there's still.
Wait, Ken's got us selling them. He wants to sell them basically about 5 a day. When I was doing mornings, I needed about 14 ham sandwiches a day.
Right. That's what I would talk to that owner about all tomorrow. You know, be like, look at, dude, this is bullshit. Look, if you don't have it in there, you're not going to sell it.
He wants to run it how the store was run before they were there.
Right, and the other people did not know how to run a gas station. They didn't, because you know what, okay, look, first off, there's a couple of reasons for that, the way they ran their gas station. They were independently owned. There were a couple that decided to go into a gas station, and they got way over their head, okay? And so they were losing money, and they were trying to make up money here and there, right? So because of that, right, is probably why they told Ken to do things the way that Ken does it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you get new owners in, and they're willing to change, expand, or try.
I might have to have you come talk to the owner on Thursday.
Yeah, I definitely will.
After I have a talk with him, I'll be like, hey, the guy I live with, literally, he's watched this store since it was established. Like, he's seen the way Ken runs it, and he could explain a lot of the shit I want to explain to you better than I can.
I've actually worked there. I mean, I ran it.
See? Like, I guess he's worked here before, even I can say.
Yeah, back when it was Butterburger, I ran the kitchen. And back then, I mean, you gotta remember this was probably 98, 99 or whatever, somewhere in that range, maybe 2000, you know, right around that range.
Yeah.
And I made 10, 25 an hour. Okay, so that was decent money back then. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's fucking great money.
Right, you know what I mean?
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the drain.
Yeah, but so it was like decent, you know?
Yeah. I gotta start buying junk food again.
Yeah,
Buying
I'm
healthy
putting
shit
over-
fucking drains my money.
Tell him if you want serious advice on how to run that. I will come over there. I will talk to him. Be like, hey, this is what we're, you know. I'm telling you, I would tell him, you want to make this place work? You train Dominic on how to fucking, like, how I would run it. And then, like, you know what I mean? Like, show you like how I would do things, you know what I mean, as a man. Like I could teach you the basic manager stuff. It would be
well,
up
I've
to
been
you.
in management,
right?
Well, in running for management everywhere I've ever worked.
Right, I know
so
it's
I've had
easily done.
so many different managers' perceptions also trained onto me. where,
what you
yeah, it
need
may
to-
not look the best, and I didn't make it to
What I
management
mean
at all
by-
these places.
What I mean by teaching you though, is not about obviously how to make food or anything like that. It's about the logistics. Like
No.
you don't know the number part of it. Like you've never seen forms, how much they cost.
No, I actually started learning a lot of that at some places. That's,
That's
what I mean.
all
like,
you would need to learn. It's like
but
somebody
it's
to
every
teach you-
place has different ways of doing.
Right.
Different numbers on
It's your
seasonal
cost.
numbers. Like no, Subway was a big one for me that I had to keep. There were only 2 workers in the store at most, usually, and then maybe a manager would come in during truck day.
And also, I mean, ran
So-
a job for how many years? So we
Yeah,
ran a
and
business.
I would close, so I always had to do all the closing temps, and when I would open, I'd have to do the open temps, all the open numbers. I had to learn those numbers. I was told by my manager multiple times that between me and this one girl, Ashley, who was still in high school, between me and her, she'd leave us the store. No problem. But again, the whole me on drugs thing.
Yeah, I got lucky when I learned I was on drugs too. I got lucky like when I got taught.
Well, I overslept and lost that job.
Yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
got taught by this guy. His name was Greg. And he was probably the most quiet.
Hey, keep your voice down. There are a lot of people here.
But he was super smart when it came to numbers and how like numbers reflect businesses and how to look at things in a different perspective.
Yeah.
And I got taught by him. I'm like, there's some things that you never think of to look at. You know, like there's a lot of things that you can factor into your cost, right?
There's it's my mentality as like a scientist is where I'm classifying my math as science, and my artistic side, those two, I have such a weird perception on everything that it's every small detail in both those categories. It's always the small details that make the bigger picture.
Well, presentation
You know what I mean?
is a big part of any food thing, right?
No, but even the
there's a-
cost-wise, the small, different.
Right, and there's a lot of people don't realize that. Oh, what's the big deal if I put an extra pickle on a sandwich? Well, it may not seem like a big deal because it might only be like a quarter of a cent for that pickle. Yeah.
She uncovers my shoulder to cover her.
She had to open it to get
Might I suggest we make some inquiries and see where it takes us?
Well, when you're doing 1 million pickles a day, 1 million sandwiches a day, say like McDonald's or something like that, over like 50 stores, you know what I mean? That adds up, dude. That adds up quite fast. People don't realize. You'll in a business, when there's lots of money or theft in any kind of business, 98% of the time, 98%. Someone inside that store is not happy, or something like that. Whatever it is, people
Feel entitled.
Right,
McDonald's, I felt it was owed to me.
Right.
Like I took the food, but I always asked my manager. I had an okay from the manager to take whatever food I was taking, because well, I did earn it. I was working extra shifts all the time. Fuck it, I didn't have time to go home, like, and I couldn't afford to pay it.
You got a free meal and I worked there.
Yeah, I got a free meal.
Yeah, if you pick up like an extra shift.
Yeah, 8-hour shift, I get a free meal back. Beer.
If you pick up an extra, you work extra 4 hours, and you get an extra break.
Yeah, see, McDonald's would do shit like that for me. Which, yeah. Or if they gave me a couple extra smoke breaks and I just ate my food and back while I was doing money.
After peak season.
Yeah.
They're making money and they weren't making money. Only reason they have those dollars in the world, everybody had it. McDonald's started it, you know what I mean? Everybody
Halt! Who are you?
And then eventually the dollar menu just did the fuck with $50. You know what I mean? Because they weren't making money on it. We could draw people in. Okay? If I get someone to come in, right, to buy a $1 sandwich.
Yeah, now my McNasty that used to be only $2.14 now costs me almost $4.
Right. Because they're not making money, so they have to raise their and
it's a slice of, it's one less slice of cheese than when I was a kid too.
Right. And look at
that's even the worst part.
Here's the McDonald's still bucks. when that $15 an hour comes in.
We've been commissioned by the Adventurers Guild to investigate the meteorite strike. Do you mind if we take a quick look at this victim?
That fucking place made like, fuck, 30 grand a day. You know, easily. You know what I mean?
I see. Very well, adventurers. You may take a look.
Paimon wonders what he's dreaming about. Probably that one about the mountain and the ice and snow.
Fritz does not appear to be here. Let us keep looking.
Your space and what you can really bring in. But you just need a little bit more variety. Just a little bit. You know what I mean? Like you're saying the sandwiches, you know? The stuff. Then make some, like, they're nothing. I mean, if I bought a sandwich with 2 little pieces, a fucking ham on there.
I'm not grabbing another one.
Yeah, but like, you know, I like go home and make that. You know, the whole idea is.
It's another sleeping victim.
It's the same price for one of those. Guarantee it's going to have more meat on there than what is over there.
Right.
But you're paying for that convenience of it. You know what I mean? You're paying for that convenience that I can go over there, buy a
His soul is in anguish, ensnared by 1,000 thorns. His suffering is pitiable. May he soon know peace at last.
Peace at last? Surely you don't mean...
Mein Fräulein simply wishes him a speedy recovery. Beyond this, there is no hidden meaning to her words.
Come on, Fritz. Where are you?
Another sleeper.
Most unfortunate. Crucified to a cruel cross of calamity by barbaric blades born of some baleful blasphemy.
Right? If you hire someone to do a job, right, and then they tell you, no, I'm not going to do that, bye. Right?
There is but one means of awakening those who slumber, and that is to rain down thundering retribution.
See, I've had a weird thought about a Culver's commercial about, you probably heard it on the radio, how a good day is just making this pumpkin fucking custard thing. Yeah, if that's all I had to do at Culver's, I'd fucking, yeah, let's go. That's not all you do.
Right.
Like, I thought about just getting hired and being like, no, I want to just do what's said on the commercial. I just want to make this fucking pumpkin custard thing. I don't want to do anything else. And what could they say? That commercial only advertised for that.
Right.
It said, that is your perfect day.
All they'd have to say is that, well, that position is not available right now.
Well, then I'm not available anymore.
Right.
Precisely, Mein Fräulein. If we dispose of the meteorites, the sleepers will be sure to wake.
I think you can make money over there. I really do. I think that place can be turned around. I think we can make money. I think we need to introduce a couple of things over there. Like I told Dennis, we bring corn dogs. And something simple in the beginning. You know what I mean? You know, my kids suggest that. What's one thing that, typically I'm surprised there? They don't have.
This is so weird. That Millilith guy promised he was gonna bring Fritz here, didn't he?
Everyone.
So why can't we find him anywhere?
You know what I mean? It's huge, because you're getting $1 a hot dog, right? And you hit a fucking bun, and your dogs, and it's on a heater, and they can sit there all day. They virtually don't expire. You know what I mean? I don't get it.
Let's go see what the innkeeper has to say.
Stomach is growling.
Right.
Excuse us, have you seen anyone come in that looks like an ordinary worker from Mondstadt?
Yeah, the Millilith arrived with several new victims not long ago. Due to the limited capacity in the tent, I had to place the new arrivals in the upstairs guest rooms.
Okay, well, could you give him a message when he wakes up? Tell him he needs to get back to the Dawn Winery as soon as possible, and let Adeline know that he's safe and sound.
I will be more than happy to. And if I may be so bold, adventurers, I too have a request for you.
Please tell us, what is troubling you?
Pray tell of thy troubles, that one might better understand them.
I understand from the Millilith soldiers that you are investigating the meteorite strike. This made me wonder, perhaps my friends from Mondstadt have already found a means of curing the victims.
From what we've seen so far, all you need to do is get rid of the meteorites and the sleepers wake back up again.
Is that so? Then, if I understand you correctly, the meteorites are the cause of the victim's unconsciousness?
Yep.
In that case, I would like to enlist your services in that regard. Do you think you can dispose of the meteorites in the vicinity of the inn? Oh, wonderful. You have my gratitude.
What is that?
This meteorite is way bigger than the others.
Retribution! retribution!
Oz, reveal thyself! Ready, steady, go!
With the wind!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Time for retribution!
Paimon worries that the bigger the meteorite, the more powerful it is. Let's see if there's any more bits left.
Pay your dues.
By royal decree.
You can't run from death.
The Fatui? What are they doing here?
Who's this? You can't run! Well, Windblade! I see through you!
By royal decree.
No rest joy! We've only just begun. That all you got? I will end. You can't run! This calculated. Take cover. Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Let the show begin.
I see through you.
Oz, reveal thyself.
You can't run. Well, don't be a killjoy. Say this just play. Get it together. You can't run. Well, looks like I got too far.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Time for retribution! Send this quickly! Now it's time!
Go, Rubber, go!
Let's end this quickly! Almost. this?
Oh no!
I guess this is it.
With the wind!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day!
This doesn't end here. Harbinger's nearby. You'll get what's coming to you soon enough!
So the Fatui are investigating the meteorites as well? Even the Harbingers? This is too strange. We need to be extra cautious.
The seeds of nefarious nightmares appear to have taken firm root. Though my magic arrow of midnight purges them in an instant, they return with a vengeance. It would make a mockery of the majesty of the Prinzessin de Verurtelung.
Indeed, mein Fräulein. Despite our best efforts to dispose of the meteorites, they continue to fall relentlessly in each corner of your vast domain. In which case, I fear...
The strikes are happening faster than we can get rid of them.
I, Fischl von Luftschloss Nofedort, have traversed 1,000 worlds. And yet never before have I faced such a formidable foe. This menace is neither monster nor magic. It is a curse, I say. A curse has been placed upon the mortal realm.
A curse?
Such a foul curse could only arise as a consequence of the continuous cries of unanswered longing, lost amidst the unpredictability and impermanence of fate.
How very tragic. Is this the inevitable fate of mankind? It grieves me greatly, no matter how many times I hear of it.
Paimon didn't quite get the part about the thing being lost inside the other thing, but basically, these meteorites are a curse?
Were they not a curse upon humanity, why then should they send humans into slumber? To be lost twixt life and death in an unending dream, 'tis the most dreadful fate imaginable for any living being. We must underestimate the magnitude of this matter no more. I fear this sinister force can withstand even the sum of all of our powers combined. Traveler, fetch me the one fated to face this fearsome foe.
And who might that be?
Mein Fräulein is of the opinion that one with the requisite expertise should be summoned to deal with this matter. She wonders if you know of any person skilled in the undoing of curses?
Paimon can't think of anybody either. Maybe we should just go ask Catherine.
Catherine, the hour of destiny is upon you. I have invoked the sacred covenant between us, and now you must respond to the call.
Let me see. Are you saying you require an assistant?
Whoa! She got it in one! Catherine must be super smart!
Unfortunately not. Though I do know of an astrologist. As it happens, the traveling astrologist Mona is currently in Mondstadt. Do you know her? Well, that simplifies things. Please wait. I will fetch her right away.
Someone looking for me? Who is it?
Oh, it's you!
So, what did you want? Astrology is an ancient and mysterious art. If your problem is a banal one, you can count me out, as I have better things to do.
So, here's what's happened.
And all of this was caused by the meteor shower. This I was not expecting.
The darkness consumes every corner of the land. And in the fading twilight, only the Prinzessin and her retinue still stand.
Ms. Mona, your means are most crucial to our ends.
Huh? Are you all together, then?
I am Fischl von Luftschloss Nofedort, Prinzessin der Verirrtelang, and I hereby extend to you the great honor of joining my retinue.
Prinzessin der Verirrtelang. I'm sorry, which nation are you a princess of?
I hail from a distant and long-lost land known as the Immernachtreich.
The in my what, Reich?
Alas, precious few mere mortals know of the Immernachtreich.
Mere mortal? Do you have any idea who you're talking to? I am a highly accomplished astrologist, thank you very much. Just give me 1 second with my scryglass. Then we'll see where exactly this homeland of yours features in your personal history.
Ms. Mona, I humbly beseech you to refrain from probing the question of Main Fräulein's homeland. Revisiting the tragic tale of that world's demise always causes her much anguish. Surely a wise mage such as yourself can sympathize with a princess's grief for her lost kingdom.
No, but... yes, you're quite right. So, the goal here is to get all the sleepers to wake up. Am I right? Understood. All right then, don't you worry. I will lend you a hand. First things first, though, we need to get out of the city. There's too much magical disturbance here. Let's head somewhere where the ley line flow is a little smoother. Wide open space, clear sky. This will do nicely. I will now begin the process of hydromancy. Stay back, and do not impede my vision.
Whatever it was you just did, it looked awesome.
Oh, astral emissary, have thine eyes now discerned the secrets of the stars?
Yeah, what did you find out?
How strange. I've never seen this before. The divination shows that these meteorites came from someone's constellation.
Constellation? But they don't have anything to do with real astrology, do they?
That's what most people tend to think, but I've studied astrology for a very long time, and I know a few things about them that you might not. The stars that make up a constellation, the Stella Fortuna, are genuine celestial bodies in the depths of space. They are not simply notional. The strange thing is that they turned to meteors all of a sudden and fell from the sky. Why this happened, I am not yet sure. I need some time.
A curse! A wretched curse, I say.
A curse?
I, too, have journeyed to the stars, gazed beyond the veil of darkness, and glimpsed a shred of the truth. There, I saw a world cursed by human malice. Only one who died the most agonizing of deaths could leave behind such a vengeful spirit. We must interrogate the population, find the doer of this diabolical deed. The one who created this sinister specter is the true killer.
Sorry, I'm not quite following you. What curse and what killer?
Don't take every word she says too literally.
What's going on here? Why are the Traveler and Paimon frantically winking at me? Oh, I understand.
Thou dost? Marvelous! The astral emissary understands at last.
Mutual understanding is the crucial first step towards effective teamwork. Welcome to the team, Mona.
You are hereby appointed as an honored servant of the Prinzessin. Unleash thy power in service of our solemn duty to dispel this darkness once and for all.
Honored? You should feel honored to have found me. Without me, you'd be doing 10 times the work for half the results.
Paimon likes you, Mona. You seem like the real deal.
Well, I'm glad you agree. Feel free to keep the compliments coming. With my astrolabe, I have ascertained the trajectory of fate. Next, I'll calculate the locations of the fallen meteorites for you. I need to look into the constellation issue in more detail. In the meantime, let me know ASAP if you find anything else out. Don't worry about it. As far as the astrological aspect goes, this will be a piece of cake.
Disappear!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! Let me amuse you. Look at me. Just once more. Ready, steady, go! Go, Rubber, go! Go, Rubber, go! Huh?
Disappear!
Another test subject. Picked the wrong test.